Good morning, dear students. So last time we were doing metals and non-metals. Metals and non-metals. And last time only in previous classes we have already learned about color of metals and non-metals, then hardness, then luster, then regarding this one, malleability, ductility, all the properties we discussed already. Electrical conductivity and all. Whether they are in solid, liquid or gas, everything we did. Now, today we will be doing uses of some metals. Uses of some metals. And again, I want to do a quick revision regarding metals. Metals are malleable and ductile. Then metals have a shiny appearance, that means they are lustrous. They shine, the freshly cut portion shines a lot. Then they have a specific color, whereas non-metals are dull. Non-metals are dull. And generally metals are solid except mercury, which is liquid. Rest of non-metals are liquids, gases, and even solid non-metals are also there. So that was some of the properties of metals. So what are metals? Metals are those which can lose electron and can form cation and can form positively charged ion. They are metals. And metals have 1 or 2 or 3 valence electrons. So today we will be learning about uses of metals, some important metals, because there are many metals are there, but we will be talking about those metals which we use in our daily life. So for what we use these metals, we will be learning that. So first and foremost is gold. Gold is a metal. Gold is a metal. And why gold is a metal? Because gold has a specific color. And what is the color of gold? Last class only I said you regarding when I was teaching you color. Gold is yellow in color. Gold is yellow in color. And gold has a luster. It has a luster. It is very lustrous. Because of this only we use gold for jewelry and all. So gold is a lustrous yellow metal. Gold is a lustrous yellow metal and is chemically stable. So why we prefer this one? Jewelry of gold, because gold is stable. It neither reacts with air nor with water, acid. Even it does not react with acid. That is very important. So it neither reacts with air, water, or it does not react with acid also. So it is very stable. It does not react with other substances. So this is its peculiar property. It is resistant to corrosion. That means if it does not react with air and water, means it never gets corroded. It never gets corroded like that of iron. If you keep iron outside for many days, then it starts rusting. Even copper also corrodes. But gold does not, because it do not react with acid, base, air, water, anything. It does not react at all. So it is good conductor of electricity and highly malleable. Because, that means you can beat gold into very thin sheet, even 0.0004 centimeter also. That much thin sheet also you can make of gold. That means gold is highly malleable. So among copper, gold, silver, and this one zinc, which is highly malleable? Gold is highly malleable. Gold is highly malleable. And it is a very precious metal. As you can see, news update, gold is reaching the amount of 60,000 per 10 grams. So it is really very expensive. Then gold is used in making coins. So how is gold used? Gold is used in making coins and in jewelry. So you can see this gold can be used. Gold is used to make coins and jewelry. So gold can be used for making coins and jewelry. I said why gold is used for making jewelry, because it is resistant to other substances. It is highly stable. Number one. Number two, it is a lustrous yellow metal. It is very, it gives shine. It has a shiny appearance. That's why. Okay, then it is used in electroplating of artificial jewelry. You can see city gold whenever you go to market. This city gold have gold plating. A very, very, very thin gold is plated on copper or tin, anything, or iron. It is plated over this metal. So it is used in electroplating artificial jewelry. So it is used in making gold amalgam. What do you mean amalgam? Amalgam is alloy. Alloy in which one of the substance is mercury. Amalgam is alloy of two metal. Alloy of two metal. One is mercury. One is mercury. So if you mix gold with mercury, then it becomes gold amalgam. If you mix silver with mercury, then you will get silver amalgam. So amalgam is alloy in which mercury is one of the component. So this gold amalgam is generally used in dentistry, especially for filling tooth cavities. So whenever there is cavity in your tooth, this can be filled by using gold amalgam. Gold amalgam, mixture of gold and mercury. This can be filled. So it is used in dentistry also for filling tooth cavities. Then in fact pure gold is very soft metal. Pure gold is very soft metal. It cannot be used for making jewelry because it is very, very, very soft. 24 karat gold, that means 100% pure gold. 24 karat gold, 100% pure gold is very soft. You can mount like this. So that's why very nice design jewelry of gold can be made with 22 karat gold only, not with out of 24 karat gold. We cannot make very fine designs. You cannot get nice designs from 24 karat gold. So you have to use, for that you have to use 22 karat gold. And in this 22 karat gold, 2 karat is either copper or silver. 2 karat is either copper or silver. So 22 karat gold, 22 parts of pure gold and 2 parts of either silver or copper is used in 22 karat gold. Then uses of silver. Silver is a lustrous. Now what is the color of silver? White. Gold, yellow, silver, white. Silver is a lustrous metal. It is also used in making jewelry, making coins, because it is also resistant. It is also stable. Though it reacts with some very strong concentrated acid, but it does not react with air and water. It does not react with air and water, and it does not react with dilute acids also. It reacts with concentrated acids. That's why it is also used in making jewelry. It is also used in making jewelry, and it is also used in making alloy with mercury, amalgam. And alloy of silver and mercury is called silver amalgam. This is also used in dentistry for filling tooth cavities. And this is also used in making coins, jewelry, and not only that, we can see silverwares also. It is used for making jewelry, it is used in water purifier. Even silver is used as water purifier. If you put silver coin in the container where you keep your filtered water, then again it will be purified. So it can purify a lot. Because of this only the trend of throwing coins in seas and water bodies has come. But those days they used to throw silver coin, and now we are throwing stainless steel, which is of no use. So it is used for making table cutlery also, like spoons and plates. It is used in dentistry for filling tooth cavities. Now copper, another very expensive metal is copper. Copper is a reddish brown metal. So what is the color of copper? It has a unique color, that is reddish brown color. It is a very good conductor of heat and electricity. All metals are very good conductor of heat and electricity, but especially copper, silver, gold are very they are very good conductor of heat and electricity. They are highly malleable and ductile. They can be beaten into thin sheet. They can be drawn into wires. Even gold also can be drawn into wires. Silver also can be drawn into wires. Thinking that okay, there are only aluminum and copper wires we have seen. That means copper and aluminum only can be drawn into wires. No, all metals can be drawn into wire except zinc, which is very brittle. So it is used for making electric transmission wires. So copper is used for making electric transmission wires. It is used for making coins. Even copper coins are also there. It is used for making statues. So statues are also there, made up of copper, especially alloy of copper, brass and bronze. There are statues of brass and bronze, and there are medals made up of bronze medal. So bronze is alloy of copper and zinc, and brass is alloy of copper and tin. It is used for making utensils and base of some utensils. It is used for making useful alloys like brass and bronze. I already said it is used in making electronic devices. Even electronic devices are also made up of copper. Uses of aluminium. Aluminium is very much known to us. Even pressure cooker that we use in our home. Maximum utensils that we use in our home, in our kitchen, is especially made up of aluminiums. All cookwares especially are made up of aluminium, and the base is generally made up of copper, because copper is very good conductor of heat. Even with small heat also it gets heated. So it is good conductor. This aluminium is also a very good conductor of heat and electricity. Because of this, it is used in making wires, and it is used in making cooking wares, utensils, cooking wares. So white metal, which is highly malleable, aluminium is used in making utensils. Aluminium foils are widely used for packing of foodstuff, medicines, chocolates, etc. So wherever you can see this one, silvery white paper wrapping wrapping the food stuff, then it is aluminium foil. Especially when we go to MC Mark, there we just take this one, what do you call that, paneer roll and all, yes, egg roll, paneer roll. They just wrap it with foil. They just wrap it with a paper or silvery white kind of paper. That is aluminium foil. So why it is done is because aluminium foil does not allow the foodstuff to decay. It keeps the foodstuff very fresh. This is the reason why it is used in packing of foodstuffs, medicines, chocolates, even Cadbury's outside. Means outside there is a plastic cover. Just when you open this plastic cover, there is some golden color of foil, or sometimes it is silvery color of foil. So this foil is wrapped around the chocolate in order to make the chocolate fresh. Then it is used for making high voltage electrical transmission wires. Even outside, whenever you see these electrical towers, then two towers are linked by wire, and especially these wires are made up of aluminium. They are good for making electric transmission wires. High voltage, they can bear high voltage. That means their melting point is very high. It is used for making anti-corrosion paints, rust-free paints, because aluminium do not get corroded with air. Whenever air comes in contact with fresh aluminium, it forms aluminium oxide layer outside it, so that further air does not come in contact with aluminium. So it is anti-corrode, means it can be used as anti-corrosion agent. It does not get corroded with air and water. So it is used to make light furniture, window frames. You can see picture frames and all the household objects can be made up of aluminium, especially alloys of aluminium like magnesium and duralium. Magnesium and duralium. Duralium you can also say, or duralium also you can say. So alloy of aluminium, magnesium and duralium, they have extensive use in aircraft for making aeroplanes and all. These alloy of aluminium are used, and for making automobiles also alloys of aluminium are used. So you can see use of aluminium alloys in making aircrafts. Use of aluminium alloys in making aircraft. So aluminium, what are the alloys of aluminium? Duralium and magnesium. Aluminium is very light. That's why it is used for making aircraft, for making automobiles. Now finally, this one, iron. The very common metal, the metal which we know very much is iron. And generally this iron also, whenever you have seen, you might have seen it in silvery white color outside. And if it is roasted, then you might have seen it in brown color. But when you cut, the freshly cut portion gives you silvery white shine. So iron is one of the most common metals of everyday use. Fresh iron is a whitish gray metal. It gives whitish gray color. On exposure to moist air, it changes into reddish brown. So whenever it comes in contact with air, then it gets rust. And the color of rust is reddish brown in color. Then iron is used for making bridges, ships and machine parts. This is very well known to you all. So it is used for making factory equipments and power transmission towers. In the towers, power transmission towers are made of iron, because iron can withstand a lot of stress, a lot of load. It can withstand, it can bear a lot of load. It can withhold a lot of load. So foot over bridge is made up of steel, and steel is alloy of iron. Stainless steel is also alloy of iron. Then steel is also alloy of iron. Iron is soft. In order to make it very hard, alloy is formed. Steel is made in order to make iron very, very hard. So it is used for making drain pipes, tanks, agricultural tools, nails, etc. It is used to make alloys like steel and stainless steel. Then you can see use of iron in construction material. This iron bars are used in construction projects. So this much for today. Hope you are fit and fine at home. Hope you will see this video and hope you will refer your book. And whatever is confusion, you can just put question. Okay, you can ask me through WhatsApp. Till this much for today. Thank you.